Hello, in this video I'm going to go over how I slot companions, in which that might sound like an odd choice to do a video on, but I have found a very helpful way to utilize slotting companions so that you don't have to handle this on every build that you do with the Armory, and so I'm going to get into it right away. So when you go into the menu, and I will start off by saying uh, you don't have to have the companions on the character in order to do this. However, if you do try to spawn them, it'll tell you you have to complete the mission before you can use them. So you go into, just to walk you through it, if you don't know where to do this, you go to collections a second time, and then come down to allies, and then go into companions. Now from here, it's going to list all 8 companions that are in the game. So how I do this is I will hit the assign button, which is the square. Now this first wheel is where the companions are on my setup, but it will start on this quick slot. Now this is where your potions are traditionally are. Maybe you hotkeyed your food. Um, the problem with putting your companions here is, for one, there's 8 companions and there's only 8 spots. So if you put them here on this wheel, you're going to eat up your ability to uh, put your potion or your food in a hotkey. And so what I recommend is use the quick slot for your potions, your food choices, and then I have my armory, my rag picker, my banker or merchant, and then this is my banker. So this is what I use this for. Now, in order to access the other wheels, what you have to do is you have to hold the cycle button, which on PlayStation it's square button, and it will go to the allies. And this is where I put all of the companions. And I'll tell you in a second why I do this. But I have all of my tank companions here, and then I have my 2 healers, and then I have my DPS over here, so I can kind of remember really easily where everybody they're on the same location. And this, if you set this up this way, um, then it is character wide this way. And the reason why I started doing this is because I have several armory slots on this character, and I would have to set up not only my companions, but I'd also have to set up my hotkeys and all of that. So now all I have to do is, if I want to pull out a companion, I hold the quick slot button and then hit R2 or L2, or excuse me, R2, and then I select which companion I want to pull out, and then I can go back to my quick slots. So that's why I chose that, because when I go into the armory, the allies wheel does not change. This allies wheel does not change based on which um, armory slot you pick. It's the same character wide. So that makes it easier to keep that the same across all your builds. Now this is not account wide. You'll have to set this up on each character, but it is a little bit helpful, I feel like, because you're not really going to pull out and put away your companion as often as you do this other stuff. And so this is a lot nicer to have on your quick slot keys rather than your companions. They're just pretty much out if they can be out. If you're in a dungeon and another person shows up and that ends up being your 4th person, then your companion would automatically despawn. So you don't need to have a companion taking up your useful real estate here, so to speak. So I'm going to end the video with that. If you found this video helpful or interesting, please check out my YouTube channel. I'm going to put this video probably in a general knowledge playlist on my YouTube channel. If you go to my channel and go down to my created playlists, that is where all of my organized Elder Scrolls Online content is. I have organized created playlists for DPS, tanks, healers, all kinds of stuff. I'm going to put the link to the general knowledge playlist in the description of this video. So if you're interested in that playlist to kind of see what other general tips I have made videos on, just go ahead and click the link in the description, and you'll be able to see all of my content regarding that. Thanks again for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.